Hey, you saw in this video, good, bad, ugly, new collector coins. Going to be going over just that. So if you like what you see slash hear, please do go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already. So going to jump straight into this. So as usual, guys, very slim pickings out there. There's not a lot going on with the collector coins. Just recovering from a real heavy sore throat, so bear with me. Yeah, so let me know if you've seen any coins that are out there that are worthy of being on this list, or you think have got any potential that you'd like to let others know about. So jumping on this, we have the 8th release, I believe, in the Marvel series, and that's going to be Venom. Looking at this, I think it looks real good, real great. When it comes to these Marvel coin releases, I think once upon a time, personally, I think these would have done fantastic. You know, when stacking was great, when things were really flushing, and you know there was a lot of money sloshing around in the pots. But for some reason, they haven't really taken off. They're doing well, from what I understand. The characters they've released so far are good. I think they should have stuck. Personally, I think they should have stuck with the whole what the biggest franchise movies have done. So sticking with the Avengers, for instance. Fair enough for Deadpool. I believe the Deadpool one was good because that movie was fantastic. I liked them. Venom, personal opinions here, guys. I thought Venom was absolutely crap. So, you know, but I think the character, seeing as is here, is a fantastic piece. But yeah, I think these would have done fantastic. It had the recipe for a fantastic running series, you know, from Perth. So we know what we're getting with quality-ish. And the mintage was on the new model, so you was looking at 50k. But you know, as mentioned, I haven't really been checking up on sales and seeing what they're doing on the secondary market wise. But you know, you can still get them. They're not too hard to come across. But who knows? You know, I think as time goes by, having complete sets of these. So even as we've damn near at the tail end of the year, time of release of this video. So there's going to be a few coins, you know, I've been missing out, or saying missing, getting involved in some of these other releases. I had a lot to do with the Royal Mint stuff early in the year. So I may troll back and do a little pickup before the year's done. And I may even get, you know, a roll of each of the current 8, you know, because I think there's a lot of potential here with these coins. Most definitely from what's out, and especially from name brand mints. But this is the new piece here, as mentioned, it's on the 50k mintage. Fine edition, very fine edition. We get the back side of it there. You know what you're getting when you're looking at these pieces here. I don't know who they have out so far. I think you've got Cap, Black Panther, Iron Man, Hulk, where are we, Deadpool, 4. There's one more, come on. All right, yeah, let me know. So that's going to be a Venom. As mentioned, I may be doing a little bit of backtracking and picking up some of these. So here we have the 1 ounce St. Helena Japanese trade dollar. This is from the East India Company. As I've mentioned many times, I really like these coins. And just looking at these even, this is definitely making me want to go back and backtrack. And I think I will do it with these. So as you may or may not know, the releases in these, because I believe they have 3 in the series, so there's three finishes. So you have the BU, which is what we're looking at here, the bullion technically, the proof silver, and then you have the gold proof. They're not all released at the same time, to the best of my knowledge. So we may get the gold lagging behind, either they decided to start minting them at a later date. I believe the proofs normally drop first. I think they have a mintage of 1k. And then we have the BUs here, which is on another tiny mintage of 5,000. So, as I said, I think these are fantastic, you know, really nice. I'm definitely going to look to backtrack and pick some of these up. So, what's this, the 4th in the release? So this is the 4th coin in the BU current release. To date, I believe they've had the British trade dollar, the American trade dollar, and the Chinese trade dollar. We look at the back end of that. They just look very nice, very well done, you know. The East India Company, I really like what they produce. And it's definitely a coin, another one. I can't believe it's not blazing hot, but I don't think they're doing horribly. You know, so I think it's still a fantastic pickup. If you're going to be picking anything up collector coin wise, the ones I'm showing, as I mentioned, I always show ones that I would consider picking up myself. There's hundreds to pick from, but I like to pick what I consider, you know, the creme de la creme. So this is definitely something I really like. So this is going to be the East India Company Japanese trade dollar. So I definitely want to try and get a load of these before the year is out. So coming to the next one, once again, slim pickings, guys. And currently there seems to be a flood of licensed stuff. I know the New Zealand Mint is definitely guilty for that. Their model usually on the golds are like 250. So the only reason why these are in here because I've seen somewhat of a slight change. This is the Mickey Christmas coin. I believe on the gold they've gone for the lowest, which is 100 on the gold. And even for a licensed coin, prices ain't overly insane also. So I think it's just having that tail end effect where they've just had to really lower mintages and just come with sensible release prices. So price isn't too bad. Let me know what you find in your area or your country, but I think it's okay. They also have a silver variant out as well. I believe the mintage on the silver, but I haven't got that here, is 15,000. So it's good, you know, in comparison to a lot of the licensed stuff that's out at the moment. So, but with the Disney stuff, there's so much out. But I think these here, because of the time it is now, the low mintage, but it's a real risk, I personally feel, when you're looking at a lot of this Mickey stuff, because there's just so much of it to stand out. Even if you had another Mickey coin on a mintage of gold, 1 ounce, and a mintage of 10k, you'd need demand, and because there's so much to cater to everybody, I don't think it could be built up. But I'm just putting this out there, my own personal thoughts and opinions. Please let me know yours. But this is the Xmas Mickey. As mentioned, so much franchise stuff now at the moment. Before I tap onto that, this is going to be the Fantasia Mickey, another one around the right time to be releasing that. The festive season's upcoming. Mintage of 100 again. So, you know, I think I got the silver here. So same here on the mintage again. New Zealand Mint once again. Interesting, they've gone down lower because a lot of the coins I was displaying on one of the older videos, I believe the gold on a lot of their coins was 250. So coming down, reducing them by 150 is a good start if you was interested in these pieces. I think they're pretty decent. It's, once again, another thing that I think should have been doing absolutely bonkers, but doesn't seem to be. 15k, but as mentioned, I really recently done the last video, and there was a lot of licensed stuff we seem to be bombarded with at the moment. We have the Batman coins. I'm not showing no images here, just going over what's out there at the moment. You know, these are colored images, so nothing really new. It's just an image on the coin. You have the Harry Potter stuff. These are coins, personally, I wouldn't be interested in. I don't know what they're doing. It's not my personal thing, but, you know, it could be to any one of the fans. You've got the Royal Mint that recently come out with a Star Wars type of coin. Not really my thing. I've seen a Star Trek coin. I done a video touching upon the John Wayne. So a lot of licensed stuff out at the moment from all the mints that have just been releasing a lot. So this here, very slim pickings as usual, is the only things I'd really be interested in. That's going to be the first two here. I think the Marvel stuff has a lot of potential at a later date, especially if they do have a tail end to it. It's a good blowing franchise at the moment. Just need, I mean, the 8th release, I don't know how many they're releasing a year, but I think we can weather the storm and weigh it out. I mean, complete sets should be able to do something, or you should be able to make some money back. If you can double your money, it's fantastic. I think there's a lot of potential here with the East India Company on a lot of their releases, you know, because I think the mintage is right, the mint themselves are right. So, you know, prestigious, good, strong mint. The qualities there, I've seen a lot of their stuff up front, even from the golds to the silver. It's just be another thing where we'll have to wait out and see what comes in from there. Then from there, it's just the battle of the franchise stuff. What are you more into? Are you into the Disney stuff here? As mentioned, there's so much Disney stuff out at the moment. The Batmans, I don't know what possessed them to even think about doing that right now. It was nothing big. Even I personally feel they would have done better with Dark Knight or a lot of the newer Batman material stuff, and, you know, some Bane images or something that could have done better, but just throwing ideas out once again. Fantasia, good stuff, I mean, for Christmas time as well, but I've seen a lot of the stuff already just sitting there, not really doing anything massive. Harry Potter, once again, they could have come with different types of images, but I've personally not seen no unboxings of these, but I know a lot of people are Harry Potter fans out there. Star Wars from the Royal Mint was not needed, just giving a rundown now. And then the John Wayne are out. Let me know if you've picked that up or if you're interested in picking that up. But that seems to be currently where we are with the collector coins. So coming to the tail end of the year, the end of the year, I haven't really picked up a lot. But, you know, everything I've semi-liked or said I've liked, this is why I'm taking the approach of backtracking now and picking up maybe a roll of each before the year's done and just closing it there and just sitting back and just once again Prices, as mentioned before, ain't too insane on a lot of these collector pieces. I think the mints and dealers have realised it's best to price them reasonably in slow moving times. So I'm going to wrap this one up, guys, but I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions on these coins and any other pieces that you may also be interested in. So go ahead and let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments. Please do go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll catch you guys on the rebound.